Ancient humans loved going underground. But why did they? Was it fear, faith, or survival? Deep below Turkey, something massive waits. An entire city, buried underground, called Derinkuyu, hidden for centuries. It could hold 20,000 people. Yes, 20,000 humans underground, along with their animals and food. It was discovered by accident in 1963 when a man knocked down a wall and found behind it a hidden tunnel. That tunnel led to another, and another, and another, until eventually 18 levels appeared. 18 floors carved into rock, all done without modern tools. So who built this place, and why go so deep? The answer starts with fear. Ancient Cappadocia faced constant invasion. Armies marched through this region, and villagers needed somewhere to hide. So they dug and dug into soft volcanic stone below. This rock was easy to carve, perfect for tunnels and rooms. They carved kitchens underground, chapels, stables, even wine cellars. Everything a village needed, hidden. But hiding wasn't the hardest part. Breathing underground was the challenge, so they built ventilation shafts, over 15,000 shafts total, which also pulled up water. It was a clever design, thousands of years old. Enemies searching above found nothing. No windows, no smoke, no sound, because the entrances were nearly invisible. And if enemies did find them, giant stone doors sealed the tunnels shut. These round stones, weighing tons each, rolled shut from the inside only, so attackers couldn't push them open. It was an underground fortress, but Derinkuyu wasn't the only one. Nearby, another city called Kaimakli connected to Derinkuyu by a tunnel stretching several miles. Imagine walking that in darkness. Some tunnels are still unexplored today, and historians believe more cities exist, buried, waiting somewhere beneath Turkey. But Cappadocia isn't unique globally. Across the world, tunnels appear, each with its own mystery. Let's travel next to China, to a place called Longye. Farmers there noticed strange sinkholes, and in 1992 they investigated deeper. What they found stunned everyone. Massive carved caverns, perfectly smooth, walls chiseled with eerie precision. No historical record ever mentioned them. No writings, no legends, nothing. Who dug caves this advanced, and why hide all records? Some caves connect to each other, others stand completely sealed off, and fish still swam in some tunnels, suggesting they once held water. Were they storage, temples, or tomb? Nobody has a confirmed answer. China isn't done surprising us yet. Ancient tombs hide their own tunnels, and the most famous belongs to Emperor Qin, builder of the Terracotta Army. Legends describe rivers of mercury flowing through tunnels underneath his tomb, and scientists have found mercury traces, proving parts of the legend true. The tomb remains unopened today, too dangerous and too mysterious. Let's shift now to Malta, a tiny island hiding something massive, the Hypogeum of Halsafliani, an underground temple carved from rock, built over 5,000 years ago, before Stonehenge, before the pyramids. 3 levels descend into darkness, and one chamber is called the Oracle. Speak inside it, and something happens. Your voice echoes strangely, deep. Certain frequencies vibrate through the walls, and some believe it altered human consciousness. Was this an ancient sound ritual? Bones of thousands were found here, making it a temple and tomb. Modern visitors report physical sensations, dizziness, unease, even sudden emotion. And scientists study this acoustic effect today. Coincidence or ancient sound engineering? We may never fully know. Now let's go to Rome. Beneath the city, endless catacombs, miles of tunnels packed with bone. Early Christians hid inside them, escaping persecution from Roman authorities, and they buried their dead here too, combining shelter with sacred burial. Small chambers held secret gatherings. Worship happened far from watching eyes. Some tunnels stretch for kilometers, and many remain unmapped even today. Paris has its own version, the Paris Catacomb, filled with skulls. Over 6 million people rest there. Originally, these were limestone mines, later converted into bone storage because cemeteries above ground were overflowing, so bones moved underground instead. Today, tourists walk past skeletons, stacked walls of human remains, a strange blend of history and horror. But not all tunnels held humans. Some were built purely for resources. Take Grimes Graves in England. Neolithic humans mined flint here, essential for tools and for starting ancient fires. Miners dug shafts using antler picks, descending nearly 40 feet down. This was dangerous, difficult work, yet they did it for centuries, proving flint's incredible ancient value. Similar mining tunnels appear worldwide. Copper mines in ancient Anatolia, salt mines beneath the Alps. One salt mine still preserves bodies, miners crushed by ancient collapses. their remains naturally preserved by salt. A haunting glimpse into ancient labor. Now, let's discuss sacred tunnels. Not for survival, but ritual. The Maya believed in underground worlds. They called it Xibalba, the underworld, cenotes, natural sinkholes connected to it. These were sacred water-filled caves. Priests performed rituals inside them, sometimes offering sacrifices to the gods. Divers have found ancient artifacts, jade, pottery, even human remains. And some cenotes connect to hidden tunnels leading directly beneath ancient temples. Chichen Itza hides tunnels below it. Archaeologists recently found a cenote directly under the main pyramid. Could this explain the pyramid's location? Ancient builders may have known, choosing sacred ground deliberately, precisely. Egypt also connects tunnels to belief. The Valley of Kings holds many tunnels leading deep into tombs, designed to protect pharaohs forever. Some tunnels include deadly traps, false doors meant to confuse thieves, steep drops hidden in darkness. Death was a real risk, yet grave robbers still tried, and many tombs were looted anyway, except one, hidden for millennia, Tutankhamun's tomb, found nearly untouched. Its tunnel stayed hidden for centuries, buried by debris from other tombs. Sometimes, hiding in plain sight works best. Now let's return to Turkey, to a site older than farming. Göbekli Tepe, a stunning discovery. Massive stone pillars, carved beautifully, built nearly 12,000 years ago. But here's the strange part. The site wasn't destroyed by time, it was intentionally buried, deliberately. Someone filled it in on purpose. Why bury something so impressive? Some believe it was ritual closure, a way to retire sacred ground. Others think it hid it forever, protecting it from future generations. Either way, burial preserved it perfectly. Modern excavation only began recently, and tunnels nearby remain unexplored. Could more chambers still exist? Researchers believe there's much more. Let's head now to Scotland. Ancient souterrains dot the landscape. Small stone tunnels, low and narrow, used possibly for food storage, or perhaps for hiding people. Their exact purpose remains debated today. Cornwall has similar structures too, called fogus, curved underground passages. Iron Age communities built these carefully. Some believe they stored grain, others suggest ritual or refuge use. No definitive answer has emerged yet. These small tunnels raise big questions. Why did so many cultures dig, separated by ocean, yet doing the same thing? Was this instinct or shared knowledge? Let's explore the theories now. Theory 1. Protection from war. Underground spaces were nearly invincible. Enemies couldn't easily reach them. Theory 2. Shelter from climate. Underground temperatures stay remarkably stable. Cool in summer, warm in winter, perfect for surviving harsh seasons. Theory 3. Protection from disasters. Volcanic eruptions threatened ancient Cappadocia, and underground cities may have offered safety. Theory 4. Religious and spiritual belief. Many cultures saw underground as sacred, a gateway to gods or ancestors. Digging down meant getting closer. Theory 5. Simple, practical storage. Keeping food cool and hidden away, preventing theft from rival groups. Likely it was several reasons combined. Different tunnels, different core purposes, but the engineering remains impressive throughout. Ancient humans lacked modern machinery entirely, yet built tunnels lasting thousands of years using stone tools, patience, and teamwork. Multiple generations often finished single projects. Grandparents started what grandchildren completed. Tunnels represented long-term community commitment, not built for one lifetime alone. This raises an important question. How did they plan so precisely? Air shafts had to align perfectly, water sources had to stay accessible, structural supports had to hold weight, all without modern engineering tools. Some researchers believe knowledge was shared, passed between distant, ancient cultures. Others believe it developed independently everywhere, humans facing similar problems, similar solutions. Either way, the skill is undeniable. Now, here's something truly unsettling. Many tunnel systems remain unexplored today. Some are too dangerous to enter, others are simply still undiscovered. New tunnels get found regularly worldwide. Construction workers still stumble upon them, just like that wall in 1963, which means more secrets likely exist, hidden beneath cities we live in, beneath farmland, deserts, and forests, waiting for the next accidental discovery. So why did tunnels get abandoned? Wars ended, threats eventually disappeared, populations shifted to safer regions. Some tunnels collapsed from natural erosion, others were sealed and forgotten intentionally. Over centuries, entrances became overgrown, and local memory of them slowly faded, until modern discovery brought them back. Today we walk where ancients hid, where they prayed, worked, and survived. Tourists snap photos in fear-carved tunnels, rarely imagining the desperation behind them. These weren't built for convenience, they were built for survival itself. Every carved wall tells a story of fear, faith, or fierce determination. Humans have always sought the underground, long before written history began. Caves gave our ancestors first shelter, and tunnels became shelters' evolved form, from simple caves to complex cities, buried beneath mountains and valleys worldwide. Each culture solved problems differently, cleverly, yet united by one simple instinct. When danger comes, go underground. When gods call, go underground. When resources are needed, go underground. It's a pattern repeated across millennia, across continents that never even connected. Which makes you wonder, doesn't it? What else lies buried beneath us? What tunnels remain completely undiscovered? What secrets are still waiting patiently, somewhere right now, unexplored and silent? Maybe under a quiet field somewhere? Maybe under a bustling modern city? Ancient humans were remarkable builders, planners, driven by fear, faith, and survival. They shaped the earth beneath us, leaving mysteries we're still solving today. So next time you're outside walking, remember what might lie beneath you. Ancient tunnels, ancient secrets, ancient lives, still hidden, still waiting, still silent, and maybe someday still to be found.